Hey everybody, AJ here, and thank you for joining me once again for another deep dive into cinema. Today I wanted to talk about the horror of grief, specifically why Bring Her Back cuts deeper than the new film Weapons. There is horror, and then there is horror that digs deep under your skin, until your own experiences and fears are shaken loose. Bring Her Back, directed by Danny and Michael, delivers that kind of emotional edge and psychological tension that Weapons, though large and ambitious, simply doesn't have. Weapons may have the budget, the mystery, and the concept, but Bring Her Back has something rarer: truth. It's grief with teeth, love that's gone feral, protection that turns into control. It reminds us that the most terrifying ghosts aren't found in basements, but they live inside us, speaking from the parts of our past we try not to revisit. Danny and Michael directed Bring Her Back with restraint and tension, the camera close enough to feel and breathe, far enough to let the silence speak. The world feels real and textured, even very broken. Grief here isn't a single emotion, it's an atmosphere. It seeps into the walls and into the way people look at each other, but don't really see. It becomes a haunting all on its own. And out of memory, every character is trying to love their way out of the situation, and every attempt makes the wound a little deeper. Where Weapons is built on a disappearance, Bring Her Back is built on what remains, the aftermath, the heartache, the children left behind. It's about children fending for themselves, mothers trying to rebuild from guilt, and the way grief rewires love into something desperate. It's also a film about blindness, not just Piper's literal blindness, but emotional blindness. How easily compassion can twist into control. How the need to save someone can destroy them. Each performance walks that line, trembling between tenderness and real horror. The cinematography of Bring Her Back feels like a memory. Soft light and shadows. Spaces feel both lived and haunted. You sense the director's documentary roots here, the patient to watch pain unfold gradually. And what makes Bring Her Back feel alive? It doesn't chase fear, it studies it. It lingers on the grief that modern horror often edits out. Similar to other strong horror films that lead with similar themes, like 2020's Relic and 2024's The Devil's Bath, stories of women trapped by love, faith, and grief, each film reveals how care can become a trap itself, how devotion turns to decay. In Relic, memory rots in the walls. In The Devil's Bath, faith suffocates in silence. And in Bring Her Back, love claws its way past death. Together they ask the same question: what happens when the act of holding on becomes the very thing that destroys you? And in 2025, this feels timely in ways that sting. The world has grown used to distance, to detachment. Bring Her Back reminds us that real horror comes from proximity, when you care and when you see. And yes, Weapons might have the big budget, the mystery, the puzzle box, but Bring Her Back, it's a film that is real and bleeds. It's the one that hurts to watch, which is very relevant, and that's exactly why it matters. The emotional heart of Bring Her Back is that every character believes they are saving somebody. Because horror isn't about death, it's about what we will do to survive it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. Stop back next time for more deep dives into films that linger after the credits roll. And remember, you can catch our film Transient streaming on all platforms right now. For fans of psychological horror and sci-fi elements, you will love Transient. Also, you can check out some of my other podcasts, Bad Movie Night, which is a weekly podcast where I get together with a bunch of friends. We watch terrible movies together. It's a fun time. If that sounds entertaining to you, check it out. It's available on all platforms and on YouTube. And also, if you want something a little more real and cuts a little more deeper, check out my other podcast, which is about to enter its 3rd season, which is Self-Identities, Conversations with Convicted Women, where we go inside maximum security prisons and talk to women who are facing life sentences. It's very heavy, it's very deep, and I think it's really powerful stuff. So check it out. And I'm AJ. Until next time, take it easy.